For number 17, I would think that a lot of you guys missed this question only because there's a lot of reading. And so it'll be a reading error, not really a math error. So this is the given, and it says the quantity of a product supplied and the quantity of the product demanded. So that's going to be supplied versus demand. In the economic market are functions of the price of the product. So who cares about? That's just information we don't care about. The functions above are the estimated supply and demand function for a certain product. Got that. Function SP gives the quantity of the product supplied, blah, 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 okay, P dollars. Okay, basically they're just saying this is supply, this is demand. All of that is to really waste your time, but you should read it just in case they say something important. Let's move on to number 17. How will the quantity of the product supplied, so we're looking at this one, supplied to the market change if the price of the product is increased by $10. Okay, so you guys have to remember one thing. You cannot find a change unless you know what the original was. You guys all get that? For example, if I told you that I lost, if I asked you how much weight did I lose this summer? I'm 120 pounds now. Some of you guys will be like, I don't know. Well, yeah, you don't know because you didn't know where I started off from. If I told you I started off at 140, then how much weight did I lose then? 20 pounds, right? But that's because I finally told you where I started off. So for this, you need to have a baseline, and then from there, do the 10, okay? So let's say that the price was 0. I think 0 is an easy, because we're going to do our baseline, where we're starting off from. Okay, I'll also call this a starting point. Okay, so let's say if our P is 0. If our P is 0, then half times 0 is 0 plus 40. Then what's our supply, everybody? 40. 0 plus 40 is 40. Okay, and then what is 0 plus 10? 10. Okay, because they want to know next, how will the quantity of the product supplied of the market, what would the change be when it's increased by 10? So if you go 0 plus 10, it's 10. So now let's do it with 10. You put half times 10, which is 5, plus 40 equals 45. So now what is the increase?
5.
Yes, the quantity supplied will be decreased by 5 units. Okay, that is why A is the answer. Let's just say, though, that you didn't start off with 0, and instead you started off with 1. Oh, I'm sorry, B. Thank you. Let's say that instead of 0, you start off with 1. Any number will work, okay? So if you go with this, it's just going to be a percentage, but or decimal, but you're allowed to use your calculator. Half times 1 is half, plus 40 is 40.5, okay? What is 1 increased by 10? 11, okay? So now you're going to go half times 11 equals, or plus 40, and that's going to equal 11 divided by 2, just 5.5, so it's going to be 45.5. So again, 40 going to 45.5 has been increased by 5, which is why B is the correct answer. Okay, so I gave you 2 separate examples of how to do that so that it would work.